Come on now. Hey, so you got clout. So you got clout. Come on now. Say, come on now. Hey, got to celebrate life. And that's alright. Know what I do. Young king been working so hard, they supporting the companies out of these moves. Let me hit snooze, time for me to get up. Get bust, I ain't got time to be stuck. You been escaping, nobody so many tickets up. It's been an honor, the blessing, I don't believe in luck. I'm ready for my son, yeah.
Okay. Definitely gotta ask you this because you said this on your stories, on your Instagram stories. You were talking about having some work done on yourself, plastic surgery a little bit, and stereotypically, Black people don't really. That ain't really.
It's a taboo topic.
Yeah, it's kind of a taboo topic. I was like, when you think that, you think like Lil' Kim or something. But like really, Black people don't go there, especially nowadays. Like, beautiful, you're supposed to be natural, like all that's being like empowered now. So where do you stand? Obviously you're for it, but like how do you feel when you like hear stuff like that?
When I hear stuff like that,
and not to cut you off, but how do people receive it when you tell them, yeah, I've had work done?
They're usually, well, for one, when I hear stuff like that, I understand and I get it, because when people hear plastic surgery, they do think of the Lil' Kims or the Kardashians or anyone else who has taken it so far to the extreme that they look unnatural, you know? And I'm a very transparent person. I don't have anything to hide in that aspect. And I talk about it freely because I want people to see, like, no, I still look normal. Maybe a little ageless, but normal. I still look like a normal. I do not look like an alien of sorts, which is very easy to fall into that trap of like things start looking distorted and you start looking non-human, and now we know you got work done. Yeah. I also tell them you'd be surprised how many of your favorite celebrities do get work done, but because they get it done similar to me in such a subtle way, it doesn't look so extreme that you're like, oh, what does she do? You know, so it's people out there who are 40 and 50 years old and you're wondering why they still look that way. It's because they got fillers. And I know this for a fact because I get fillers, so I know what fillers look like in certain parts of the face. So I can always identify when certain celebrities have gotten them done, and they get them done in a nice, natural way where like the naked eye might not notice, but they just are really believing that this person has not aged in 10 years, you know? But I can always spot it, and it's cool. You know, I'm like, whatever, do what makes you feel good. I also feel like we are in an industry where people judge you by the way you look.
Very much so.
People judge you by the way you look. But I also don't feel like that means you need to change anything about your look. You don't need to enhance anything. Do it because you want to, not because you feel pressured into. I did it because I literally wanted to just slow down the aging process. I felt like after going through 2 years of deep depression and losing 105 pounds after having my twins, I wanted to regain my life back. And one way I wanted to do that was to stop the aging process. That was it. There's modern technology out there that can assist with that, and I invested into it. But that's it.
So what are fillers? Like, what is it?
Fillers.
How can you explain that? Because I don't know about that.
So fillers are basically, you know, as we age, we gain weight, we lose weight. Fillers are in your face. And basically, it's a facial procedure. And as you gain weight, lose weight, age, you know, your skin will lose some of its elasticity, or, you know, fine lines, wrinkles, et cetera, might come up on your face. Fillers basically fill those crevices that will then erase the wrinkles or bring back whatever youthful vibe you had. Like, I showed my injector a picture of me from 10 years ago and said I would like to look as close as possible to that age. And she did her work. And that was it. That was it. Fillers are just there to, when done properly, fillers really just slow down the aging process and kind of keep you in this bubble of you look this age range for a longer period than most people do. But that's it.
So you're saying black crack a little bit?
Black absolutely cracks if you do not moisturize. If you do not moisturize, your black will crack strongly. It will crack strongly. It will.
And then you got to get some fillers.
No. He tried. I love it. This is the fun part of the interview. Keep all of it. No. Black does crack. I would say drink your water, mind your business. Okay?
I feel that.
Drink your water, mind your business. But no, I mean, the thing is, we're all going to age. Mm-hmm. Aging is inevitable. So if there's a way to slow it down, I think it's a combination of things. I have a very youthful personality, so people never really guess my age like that anyway. They usually think I'm a lot younger, and then when I tell them my age, tell them I have children, they're like, "Oh, snap, you're a grown up." Like, for sure, bro. Like, I'm a grown woman, So I just feel like it's a combination of how you feel about yourself. I think everything truly starts from the inside. You have to truly love yourself. You have to truly be comfortable with yourself. You may have flaws you don't like. I know I personally have physical body flaws I absolutely hate, and I work to work on them. And when the time comes, I will get surgery to correct them if I feel like it. However, I still love who I am, and I'm still confident in myself. So anything I do from the outside in is just an enhancement. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's part of it. Like, you only look as good as you feel. So you still have to do the inner work to feel great. Yeah.
I feel that. Okay. I like that.
That's my take on enhancements.
So when you tell people it's kind of just like it's all good. It's like,
they're always
people
shocked.
give like opinion. It's like,
yes.
They 2 cents.
They give me 5 cents, 25 cents, $1.
Okay.
They give me all their little bank account money when it comes down to opinions, child. Listen. No, but seriously, I when I first started talking about it publicly on my story, I did have a lot of people saying, "You don't need that. Why are you doing that?" I even had one person say, "I hate that society has led our Black queens to believe they do not love themselves."
I was waiting on it.
Child, that was a good day. That was a good day. Mostly just because I really had to educate him on the fact that this is not something I'm doing because I do not like myself or I hate myself. I am in a business where people look at me all day. It'd be different. I would honestly say it'd probably be different if I worked behind the camera, 100% behind the camera. It's different, but I work in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I want to look my best on camera. It's not about really trying to look different. I honestly feel like I still look like myself, just erased a few years, But I get those opinions all the time. "Oh, you didn't need that," or "Why'd you do that?" But I will say, for the most part, it's usually a lot of positive opinions, because people are seeing a real life human that they know in real life do it versus like a celebrity that they don't know. So they can only go based on like, look at the extreme.
Yeah.
Why they do that, and they making assumptions versus like, no, I'm still you see me in real life. So you see how it looks. You see it just looks normal, and you're like, oh. So I've gotten a lot more positive opinions than negative, but I have gotten a few where people are like, "Ew, you didn't need that." Newsflash. Don't ever tell somebody what they need or don't need. That's not your place. It's not your place to tell people what they need. If someone wants to do something, clap for them. Let them do it, Message.
Yeah, okay.
That's alright. Know what I do. Yeah, I can't been working so hard, they supporting the couples out of these moves. Let me hit snooze, time for me to get up. Get bust, I ain't got time to be stuck. You been escaping, but so many tickets up. It's been an honor, the blessing, I don't believe in luck. I'm ready for my son, yeah. And I dare you to get in my way. Cause I'm ready for my son, yeah. You better get so you got clout. So you got clout. I'm on now. Say, so you got clout.